So, each of us has smuggled in a mystery ingredient. We each have 8 minutes to cook, and at the end of our go, we will leave our secret smuggled ingredient for the next player to use. Whoever is chosen to go last in the poll will leave their ingredient for the first player. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right, we are getting the results of the poll in.
Going first, Jamie. Jamie first. Then it's myself. Then it's Ben. Then it's Mike. James. And Kush to finish us off.
Oh, OK, well, at least Kush gets to plate.
For the people at home, you're welcome.
Oh, Kush, what have you put in that box? It's Jamie's problem.
We're going to have a great time.
Oh, no,
Let's do it.
Boys, I love you, but please get out of my kitchen.
Good luck, everyone. We can do
luck.
this.
Come
We
on.
can do this.
We'll see you in a bit.
We've got this.
Hello, everyone. It's you and me. I don't know whether I want an ingredient that's been smuggled by Kush or whether I should have been snuggled by Kush, but my time is going. Oh, God, that's gone. That's gone. And we have got... What on earth are they? Are they little... No, there's some that have fallen into the box. Okay. Oh, no! That is not what I thought we were having. I thought that was kidneys or something. Oh, God! What do you... Gosh! Right, okay. Hey, there's a first time for everything. So, let's get a pan on and... Do you just cook them? Oh, my God. Right, okay. Where is everything? Is there anything? There's no... I was hoping for some butter, but there's no butter. Right, in that case, what we're going to do is... what do you put with turkey testicles? I have absolutely no idea what do you even put with turkey testicles? We're going to have to flavour them with something. What do turkeys love? Bacon. So, let's cube up some pancetta. We'll get that cooking in my pan. I'm not even going to cube it up. I'm just going to rip it up and put it into here. Now, it should be that there is fat that starts to come off this. That was a cold pan. It's coming up to the heat, so we're going to render out some of the fat from the pancetta. Oh, God, I've only been in this facility for 3 hours. Listen to me. This is incredible. Right, we'll get that in there. Now, as well as thinking what on earth I'm going to do with turkey testicles other than ram them into Kush's mouth next time I see him, I also have to think what this dish might end up looking like. Is this going to be a single dish or is it going to be multiple dishes? I think with 6 different smuggled ingredients, this might have to be tapas. And I know what you're thinking. I've been in 2 or 3 different segments and I've already mentioned Spain 2 or 3 different times. But we are where we are. So, bowl of water. Let's wash my hands. Right. Thank you for getting the hashtag trending Kushticles. I'm not going to be tickling him. I know that's not what you meant. It was a joke. Right, okay. Is this working? Yeah, fat is starting to render out of there, but I could really do with some oil. Have we got any oil? Oil, oil, oil. Oil, vinegar. Oil, vinegar. Honey. Oil. Here we go. Right. Extra virgin and testicles. Great. Perfect. We'll put that in there. That'll work nicely. Okay. John, don't laugh. Right. Perfect. So we've got those going. I'm just going to guess that we can fry those off. And if I start frying those off, I'm gonna need a sauce to put with them. So spices. Have we got spices so I can add some flavour? What's got? Ooh, roasted red peppers. That sounds nice. Some sriracha. That goes well together. And none of these are spices. Where are the spices? Fried garlic. Fried garlic. Apparently, you want me to use some shallots. How many shall I use? A little? You know that one. That one's fine. Right. I know I wanted the fat to render out of here, but it's not happening very quickly, is it? So, let's Oh, that's on. Jeez. Shall I salt my testicles? I'm going to salt my testicles. We all have a salty right? I stopped myself. I don't know if anybody heard that, but I stopped myself. What else can we put with our testes? A little bit of chorizo. This cooking chorizo, I think, has already been used a couple of times. But in my mind, these look more than these do. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So we'll put that in there. I'm being told that we might want breaded testicles. I've been told that we're not allowed to fall into our old habits, and panning was definitely one of them. But is there another way to do that? Oh, a burrito. Lovely. That sounds good. Oh, there's the butter that I was looking for. Let's get a little bit of butter in there. Did I use that knife in the end? No, I didn't. Perfect. So, some butter going into there. Have we got? Yes, right, okay. This may, but also may not work. I'm going to get that frying, but also I'm going to pop my testicles into this pan along with the chorizo. Let's blend it all up. I think that's a really good way, because what would be nice is if the guys don't necessarily know that it's turkey testicles. We can hide the Kush's little sign, and we can actually create something that is delicious but unexpected. So, how many should we go in? Should we go in? Go all in. You can never have enough testicles. That's what I've always been told. John, will you stop laughing? Pancetta is going in. I think a little bit of... Have we had any booze yet today? I don't know if we've had any booze yet today. There hasn't been any booze, has there? Right, we'll go in with a little bit of rum. Lovely. Now, if we were in a normal kitchen, I'd be thinking, let's flambe that. But I don't know what the smoke alarms are like in a prison. Sorry, in a culinary rehabilitation and penal felicity. I've said it again. Facility. I keep making that mistake. Felicity, I'm so sorry. Right, okay, so we've got those in there. Let's go in with a little bit of sriracha. So we've got some spice and some flavour. We'll go in with our fried shallots. That's shallots. And a roasted red pepper with the... Okay, no, okay, that's not... No, that's not right. Why can't I get you out? Where's the cutlery? This is... Right. Oh, right. Before we did this, Ben ran us all through the kitchen and how it had been set up. And I was too busy looking back over your comments. So I'm going to say it's your fault. I don't know where anything is. Right. That's in there. That's in there. We've got loads of really great flavours in there. Let's get some butter and some pancetta in there. Is this going to work? Is what I hear you asking across the internet. And the answer that I have to that is... Nobody knows. So, I've got what? No! I thought I had about 5 minutes left. Oh, no. Right. Oh, God. Is this going to... I'm done. I've made something horrific. Oh, God. That... Do you want to have a look in there? Oh, well, that's somebody else's problem now. I'm going to take my little card and put that in my pocket. I'm going to have to score myself out of 10. It's a 4.2. I think we can all agree that that's fair. And next up, we've got Barry!
What have you done? What have you done?
Hello.
Okay, we have a blend. Am I allowed to know what you made? What you had?
Well, you can tell because it's still there, isn't it?
It's just a soup. It's just a soup. Where's your box? Which one's yours? Jamie.
The box is on... Oh, yes, sorry, you need my box.
This is your
Oh,
box,
God, I
okay.
forgot about my ingredient.
All right. What do you mean?
God.
What do you mean you forgot about your ingredient? You
I
were
forgot.
obviously making that
Yep.
with your ingredient in mind, yeah? Which is... Oh, no. Who double knotted it? Right, okay, come on. Get in. Jamie, what have you done? What have you done?
Barry,
What
I've
have
left you an
done?
incredible ingredient.
Oh. Okay. Jamie.
Yep.
That, are they just the legs? That's the whole octopus.
Yeah, mate, you got a whole octopus.
Oh, no! Oh, my. Oh, God. Okay, so we have a... these are all on really hot, so let's just turn that down.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Can I taste it, or is it dangerous?
No, I would not taste that.
Okay, so I don't cook it more.
I would cook it.
Okay, cook it. Just cook it. Just cook it.
I would cook it. So, Baz, what you have there is a whole pre-cooked octopus.
Why is he...
Because
why
what
is
I
he
was-
so scared? Why is he doing this?
What I was told was that to cook a whole octopus in the time that we've got wouldn't be possible. So it's already cooked for you.
Okay.
Now, what the community are pointing out is that in the last go, my go, we had a hashtag Kushticles. We've now got tentacles.
Spafticles.
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 So I'm going to take off the legs off.
So, yeah, what do you think you're going to do with the whole octopus?
Because that's already cooked. That's already delicious. In fact, cooking it anymore could just make it really rubbery.
Yep.
So all I want to do, I think, is scorch it in a pan.
Okay.
With a load of butter and garlic.
Lovely. Is there anything...
Why is that got so thick suddenly? What is that? What is that? I thought that was a loose soup. That's now just thickened into... Oh, God.
Is there anything you'd like help from the community with?
Jamie, what have you done? What is that? Why is it gone gelatinous? It looks like lobster meat. Is it
Looks
lobster
like
meat?
lobster meat.
It's
Not-
pink.
Yep.
It's creamy.
Can we ask the community, am I allowed to tell Barry what Kush's smuggled ingredient was, seeing as I didn't leave any
Let's turn
clues?
it on.
What do we reckon?
On. He.
I can't read out 3/4 of these comments, just so you know.
Why?
This is... this is ridiculous.
Right. Okay. So, I'm really sorry, mate. I've never seen the octopus come as one before. I'm not sure what bits you can eat. I know you can eat the legs.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'm just
fine.
going to do
we
that.
don't need to use all of it.
Okay, cool.
You just need to use some of it. You've already had 3 minutes.
Okay. That's not a lot of time. Okay, right. So that's now cooked through. Can I eat that yet?
Are you sure it's cooked through?
It's boiling. Bit more, because you're scaring me. Is it chicken?
I'm a little bit scared. There is a real mixture of comments telling you whether I'm allowed to tell you what... I'm just going to leave that there for you.
You did what to them? What did you do to them? Why are they... Well, don't tell anybody else. Don't tell anybody else. Who's next?
Ebers.
He's got experience. He knows what to do with those. Right, let's go. Let's get really hot. I'm going to get garlic in a pan. And I'm going to basically crush that. Crush. Just get that into the pan with here. Is this searing hot? Oh, God, what is that, Jamie? I'm scared to taste that.
We've got a community who are willing and able to
Why is that not hot?
help you with any votes or anything that you need, if there's stuff that you're trying to decide whether to do. So if there are any polls that you want me to put out, we can do that.
All I'm trying to do is cook the one thing you gave me. I don't know how it goes with testicles. What were the flavours you put in that? Because I can't even taste it. I don't know what I'm building upon yet.
They're all there, mate.
I'll tell you what.
I can't help you that
The
much.
chefs are vital in this. Right, let's get that in there. get that sin off. And then we are going to go in with this. It needs to be really hot, get hotter. But I've got to cook it, so it's going in.
Lovely. The octopus is in the pan.
That I will want to maybe... Let's get some herbs in there as well.
Baz, community is saying that this seems to be really testing you. Do you agree with that?
Here we go.
Yeah, saying that you suck at this a little bit. Is that
Right, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing. You've got a lot of hosting to do. Right, that's going to be in with the octopus last minute. The garlic, yummy, yummy, yummy. How long have I got?
Just over 2 minutes
ages.
left.
Sorry, you're making me panic. Right, here we go. Oh,
What's your vision for the dish or dishes or?
let's just try this.
Yep.
Because I can't work out if this is.
Can I try it?
Please.
Okay.
Salty, meaty, creamy.
It turns out you might not need to salt your testicles.
Do you not think so? Of all the animal parts,
Yeah.
you'd have thought the testicles would be the saltiest, wouldn't you?
Inside or outside? Because I salted the outside.
Tell you what I'm going to do. I think this could be turned into a sauce,
Yeah.
but you're going to have to strain off all the horrible textures from it. So I'm going to add some chicken stock to it.
Nice.
It's not going to look pretty. It's not going to look...
Not going to look pretty at
It's
all.
really not looking pretty.
That's not good.
But I think you could strain that now. No, I could do that. If I got time to do that, I can strain it.
You've got just over a minute left, Baz.
I can strain that. Right. So let's just get that warm through. I want it a little bit black. And then... Oh, okay, the sweetness of the red peppers is coming through. I get that.
Right.
And the... Right.
You guys at home have seen everything that's happened so far. What is the dish that you think we should be making right now? Testicle tacos, dumplings, a ball me.
A ball me.
Yeah, like a banh mi, but ball.
So I'm going to strain off the texture.
So we got testicle flavour, but not testicle texture.
Exactly.
Right, fine.
Exactly. Which, right, so therefore, the testicles are in the dish. Being strained off in the dish. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing because I've been looking at Ed's camera whenever I've been talking to camera. But it turns out Ed's not looking at me. So Dom is hiding behind with the, I can't use that word, the really long lens.
Okay, yep, the long lens.
Yep, yeah, the really long lens.
Right, let's go.
Barry, you're out of time.
No!
Your time is done. You're
Hide that.
finished. I need you to tell me your score out of 10 and also tell me, without telling me, why you've picked your ingredient, your smuggled.
Oh, my ingredient. So my ingredient...
Without telling me what it is.
I wanted to go for fresh, zingy, popping flavour that's going to catch you by surprise.
Lovely. And score out of 10?
I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. I'm going to give myself an 8.
An 8?
A strong 8.
Lovely. Well, you know what? You know what to do. Ebers is next.
Ebers!
Interesting smells. What have we got? Hello, Jay.
Hello, Ebers.
How's it been for you? Octopus. Amazing. I wouldn't imagine that needs much more cooking, otherwise they will overcook. Octopus, long slow braise, short fast cook. So I'm going to take it off.
Excellent. Where do you think the octopus came from?
Where's my box? What box do I have to open?
Oh, your box. You need to be opening Barry's box. He's not left it for you.
Oh, he's one of these people who forwards on a present and then just... There we go.
Oh, it's the, I have to be honest, though, Ebers. It's the biggest box.
Barry, yeah, and a nice pink bow.
Yeah.
Still looking around to see what else we've got. Hot sriracha peppers, garlic, onions. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? A selection, quite a selection of popping bobber. And they're all quite fruity, so I guess we picked the fruit that works. So much choice.
Oh, God. What's boba? Like boba bubbles?
Yeah, as in like tapioca starch, right?
Okay, lovely. Fine. So we're making bubble tea?
So, well, the texture we can add to bubble tea, but
Yep.
we've got potentially lychee to play with,
Lovely.
passion fruit, mango. This is using a lot of my time. Cherry, strawberry, or apple. If the audience could, like, choose which
Yes.
of those flavours we incorporate, I'll make it happen.
That would be lovely. Get voting. We'll get that poll in there now. Ebers, you've had 1.5 minutes of your 8 minutes.
Not done anything.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's why I mention it. Where's it
It's
taking
quite
you?
watery, it's quite loose. Possibly... I genuinely don't know, other than I can see what's open. So chicken stock with some spice, some pepper maybe.
In the spirit of pass it on, look beneath you. That's where it's come from.
It's like tofu, it's like protein, it's tofu or it's eggy. It's eggy. Oh, it's meaty.
Meaty.
Oh, it's meaty protein
So
that's been overcooked. Okay, let's actually do something, otherwise it's just gonna be a disaster. I think what we have here is some beautiful octopus would make, given I know who's still coming, we've got 8 minutes of Huttlestorm and then we've got 16 minutes of Chef, and we know James likes a warm salad. So why don't we do a wonderful warm salad with the octopus and bits and pieces?
That sounds incredible. I can tell you, Ebers, lychee is currently taking the win. If
In that case,
helps
that's what we
your
do.
direction.
Nuts, capers, look what we got. Some courgettes. I've not done anything in my time so far.
No, you're fine. But after your time, we will be halfway through. Do you think we're halfway to a dish?
We're halfway to a simple dish, but we've also, don't forget, has this had raw meat? We've also got a lot of stuff still to incorporate.
Okay.
Which worries me.
Yeah.
Because I know what I've left.
Yeah.
So this is where strategy comes in, right? I'm going to start doing some courgette ribbons, because that can go through any kind of salad or side. It can be a garnish. But if I leave it for Mike, I have a funny feeling the ingredient I leave him, he could add in. Because I'm thinking about passing on a smuggled ingredient and where it could go. So I'm trying to tee him up, because this is teamwork. This is not just about leaving some boba tea. But, what flavour did you say? Lychee?
Lychee is the vote.
But lychee can go through this kind of salad, is what I'm thinking.
So what do you think the two smuggled ingredients have been so far, other than obviously the boba that you opened?
So I opened that. Obviously, I would say the octopus, because it wasn't in the fridge before. So I think that must have been probably your ingredient. Quite small. It could be Barry. Barry likes fish. And then Kush. Kush wouldn't have done octopus, because he said it was really hard to get hold of. And I don't think octopus is.
No,
So he would have
Kush's
left...
smuggled ingredient was very difficult to hold on to be honest.
To
get
what?
hold of.
Kush's ingredient was
Very difficult to hold on to.
to hold on to.
Yeah.
Okay, the inner core of our courgette we don't want to waste. So that is going to become something that we can saute through with some lychee. Whoop.
People in the comments are quite angry at Barry.
Angry at Barry? What's
Yeah.
Barry done?
They're quite angry of the of what's been left in this pan compared to what's down there.
Okay, well, down there looks overcooked, if I'm honest, as proteins go. Was this what? Kushlet, maybe it's tofu. No, it's not tofu, it's meaty.
Definitely meaty.
It's not disgusting. It's not my first choice. I don't know. Right,
I've tried.
courgette middles we'll saute off with some acidity, because at the moment we've got oily, quite delicious, but oily, what's that, octopus. We're going to make a nice dressing with this,
Lovely.
which leaves me a bowl to leave Mike to make a delicious salad with the fruity bobberness of lychee.
Perfect. You've got 2.5 minutes left, Ebers.
So I'm going to use my ingredient here. Quite an interesting choice. I don't think we even have any glasses down here. It looks a bit frog spawny, we know that, don't we? But I think those textures...
There are some strange hashtags that I don't understand. Testers?
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 Well, I am testing as I go.
Yeah, bulbers?
Bulbers,
Yeah.
as in a bit of a baller. Little bit of Georgian sour plum.
Gobblers.
to go with what?
Gobblers.
Gobblers. These are worth gobbling. Look, they're very little balls.
They are the smallest balls I've seen today, actually.
Right, so I've tossed this together. Lychee, the sour plum. The lychees are quite sour, but also what they're in is quite sweet, so a little bit more of that. I'm hoping that Mike can look at that and go, I know what that needs. That needs a smuggled ingredient I've just been left.
Lovely. And what do you think he's going to make of your smuggled ingredient without telling us what it is?
I think he's going to go, Ebers, so obvious but so safe. That's me, right? But also, I think it's an ingredient we don't use very often. It's an ingredient that's, I think, worth having smuggled because it adds a zing of freshness and acidity in our seasoning triangle. But it's not the best form of that ingredient. It's the only one I could smuggle in.
Lovely.
So, we've used octopus.
Which nuts are you using?
Sorry?
Which nuts are you using?
Nuts, I'm using...
These nuts?
Huh?
These nuts?
Yeah, walnuts.
Right, fine.
Walnuts, because I think they'll also go through the warm salad that we're now making, which
That's
is...
why people are calling you nutters.
Nutters.
Yep.
Okay. Sautéed courgette. I still don't know what this is or what anyone's going to do. It's going to have to thicken it to become a sauce. So
Lovely. Ebers, you've got 30 seconds left. We have about 30 minutes left with the other guys and stuff. So do you think we're going to get there?
I'm going to leave some beans because I think in the whatever this is, it's not.
Yep.
It's quite nice. I just don't really know what it is.
Community suggesting maybe we want to put some plums in there?
Plums, yeah, I put some plums in here, like Georgian plums in there with the lychees. So I've used my ingredient.
Last 5 seconds, Ebers.
Sauté of that, quick toss.
You're done. You are out. Right, out of 10, Ebers, how do you think you got on?
I think I've played strategically because I've left something that Mike can add my smuggled ingredient to by doing this and this. So I'm going to go for solid 7.8.
Right, for the first time in this format, shall we stick to the format and you leave your smuggled ingredient at the front?
I've smuggled this in the lovely yellow bow.
Lovely. You know what you need to do next?
Michael!
Oh, yes.
I'm losing precious time coming down the staircase. Right. Oh, there's some great smells in here. Here we go. What's Ebers left me? Now, we all are thinking the same thing. This could either be really bland or really impossible to use. Which direction has he gone? Is it wine? It's not wine. Mint sauce grown in Norfolk. 100% Ebers. I
And the
think
question
that might
is,
be useful.
Do you think he's given you the types of flavours that will make use of his mint sauce?
I don't know yet. Okay, so we have some sort of sauce
Yeah.
that looks more like a bisque. Oh, it doesn't.
No? Hashtag
Smells like pork, like
Nuttlestorm.
boiled,
Storm. That's what we called it, Huttlestorm.
boiled pork. That smells like
Boiled pork.
capers, some sort of browning thing. I'm going to bring this down a little bit because that is browning nicely. Right, salad. Salad. Oh my gosh, it's octopus. That looks like it might be finished. What on earth is that? Eggs. They look like frog spawn.
They do look like little balls.
They smell nice though. Okay, right, Mike, do something. Okay, so what is this dish? I'm worried about this. I don't know what it is.
In
Is
the
this
spirit of transparency, the community were very angry at Barry
right?
because that came from underneath you. And so I mentioned it to Ebers. He's decided to leave it. I'm going to mention it to you as well, just so you know.
What is that?
Yes, that is the question.
Pork? No, it's got like rubber skin. I haven't got time. I really haven't got time to play this game. Okay, so this smells very nice. So let's get that in a bowl.
If you think that's minty, because the community is suggesting maybe we put some nut milk in this, but I don't know if we need that. If it's
Nut milk. We don't have any
well, we've
nut
got
milk,
nuts
do
on
we?
the board as well. So I don't know if there was nut milk in the fridge or something that they saw earlier.
What are you talking about? Okay, fork. Is this supposed to be reducing down? Because, albeit it's quite tasty, it's just like water. It's like porky water.
Well, that's why the community are so
Angry that
about
hasn't been used.
That, and that maybe there is something else that we can do with it to bring
Okay.
it back together. Essentially, they don't want you to drop the ball. So they want to make sure that we...
Can we? Okay.
What-
Let's do a poll. Would you like me to try and figure out, with my limited cooking knowledge, would you like Mike to try and do something with this? Vote yes or no.
As long as you use the mint sauce in your go. But yeah, people saying maybe you want to ball it up or...
Right, okay. So, yeah, get voting. In the meantime, okay, so let's just try... These are quite cool. Oh, they pop.
Yeah?
Oh, they're delicious. Okay, fantastic. What's this? And have these been left for me? Organic white beans.
Mike, there is a lot of yeses
Fine.
about trying to do something with that.
Okay, I
Don't
need to
balls it
use
up.
mint sauce. I think maybe the mint sauce might go with this. And knowing Ebers, I imagine
Cutlery's there now.
he's left this for me knowing that he's got mint sauce.
Yep.
So I'm going to start with a little bit.
Couple of comments. Mike's minty balls.
Mike's minty balls.
Yep.
Sure. Okay. Let's give this a little try now. Just want a tiny bit. I haven't done much, and I've only got 4 minutes left. Okay, that's very nice. Mint sauce used.
Lovely.
Pop it over here. Fuck!
Oh, careful.
There's some lights back there. Right, let's get... Do we have any flour? Yeah, we do.
Yes. Right, now we are cooking.
Let's see
3.5 minutes left to go, mate.
what we can do. Okay. So what we'll do, let's flour these into little balls, see what happens. They might be completely unusable, but I love to appease our wonderful community.
Yes, you
Especially
do.
seeing as you bought a ticket.
Yeah. It is a ballsy move. It's
Okay. Right, so there's obviously some sort of bollocky theme going on here because you just won't stop talking. What am I doing? Because you won't stop talking about it. So it's some form of testicles, isn't it?
Are you getting testy?
Yeah. Okay, right, we've got it. Right, Mike, come on, get your head in the game. Okay, so let's get that. This is boiling. I don't
what?
think it's really
Oh, boiling. Right.
reducing down. Salt and pepper. Spaff? Salt
yes.
and pepper.
Salt there. Pepper was around because I used it.
Salt, okay. Don't know where the pepper is. Do we want some spices? So it's fishy. It's fishy. What sort of
2.5
spices
minutes.
do we have? Ginger balls.
Ginger balls.
I don't really know about that. I don't think
James
that's
is
a good
next. So
idea. I tell you what, let's just do this. How long's left? I have no idea whether this is going to work. So I'm reballing balls, am I? I'm not sure this is going to work, Spaff. In fact, I would bank on this not working. But let's give it a go. Poor James.
lovely.
And also, knowing what I've got, I think I think James is going to struggle. I've got a very punchy product coming next, which I believe combines the UK's two finest ingredients into one product.
Excellent. We've had a real range of smuggled ingredients so far. So I think, depending on where you take it, it's going to be great. If you want some peps, got some peps for you.
Oh, lovely. Thanks. Too late.
Fine.
We know chefs like
We don't want the pepper, actually.
things in threes. No idea what's going to happen to these. They're not really sticking together. Maybe they needed to be bound together with egg.
What, like in a pane situation?
Yeah, but I don't want to pane anything. So how long have I got, please, Spaff?
You have 55 seconds.
Okay. Ugh. Butter? Was any butter used?
Yes, there is. I use butter, so it's there.
Yeah, here's butter.
Oh, sorry, I'm probably giving too many hints.
Are you giving me too many hints?
Well, I might be.
Oh, we're not allowed to
Telling
do
me to
that.
stop being a D, so sorry.
Who told you to stop being a D?
It was in the comments.
Oh, that is
I know.
excellent commenting. Well done, everyone. Right, we'll get some butter going. This will be experimental. These look awful. So, guys, I did my best to try and utilise these. I tried to do right by you. You voted. That's what this weekend is all about. You living vicariously through us without having to bear the consequences.
Exactly. Nutbush city limit. Whoa.
You're disgusting. Do these even taste nice?
5 seconds, mate.
Okay, let's...
2, 1, 0. You are done.
I am so done, and I haven't really done much. I can start seeing where this could start to work, though.
Okay, well, we've got 16 minutes of cooking left.
Yeah.
So what I need you to do is give me a score out of 10 and then leave your box there.
I've done no better than a 5 out of 10, to be honest.
5?
So I'm going to give myself a 5, and then I'm going to get my box, leave it here for James, and I think we're in the stage now where we need a starch and something to start bringing this together. So I think with 2 chefs coming next,
Yep.
I genuinely think that we'd be in a decent position.
Well, you know what you need to do.
James!
Oh, you can't start yet.
Yeah.
I'm not in yet.
That's how this works.
I'm not in.
He's not in.
Oh, I'm in.
He's in.
Okay. Hi.
First things first, you need to open
Oh,
the
no,
smuggled
yeah.
ingredient that Mike's left for you.
This is a bit of a mess, isn't it?
It's a little bit of a mess. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been as nervous for a pass it on.
No?
I've been working myself up.
Oh, have you?
I'm scared. I feel a little bit sick.
Considering how Kush teed this all up, yeah.
Okay, so this is from Mike.
Yep.
Crunchy peanut butter. That sounds like Mike.
It does sound
Is
like
that not
Mike.
a bit of a food crime to do something like that? Okay, that seems like a good ingredient, but I have no clue what's going on.
Right. It's,
Octopus.
yes.
Courgette with some balls in it.
Yes.
We're cooking some mint sauce.
Mint sauce.
We're cooking some balls.
Cooking some balls.
And we've got a stock, a meaty, cloudy stock. So we've got octopus, courgette, something went wrong there, balls, something here, which is courgette, and a stock.
Lovely. Have you read the front of the
peanut
jar?
butter.
Have you read the front of the jar properly?
Marmite peanut
Right.
butter.
There we go. Big clue.
Is that a difference?
Well, yeah, because it's going to taste of Marmite and peanut butter, not just peanut butter.
Yeah, but it's just say, oh, whoa,
Yeah?
that is savoury.
Right. Okay. Have you got a direction for the dish?
No, of course I don't.
You've had nearly 2 minutes of your
Who the hell
time.
did that?
What?
Haven't? No, I haven't.
You have got 6 minutes and 18 seconds left.
Ah.
Everyone's
right.
very happy with
That
how this
smells-
has gone so
that
far. They
smells
don't
bad.
want you to balls this.
No, they're not. Don't
They
lie.
are.
Don't lie.
They are. They're saying.
Okay, what do we need? I can't taste these. I don't know what they are, so I've just got to leave those cooking. We've got a stock, and we obviously need to incorporate this, right?
Yes.
This looks like it's over here because it's done.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, this is so messy. This is so messy. What is going on, guys? Okay, so we've got 3 balls. I've got to taste this stock.
James, come on. You've got 5.5 minutes left. Stay on the ball.
Mate, I am. I'm putting some nuts in a salad.
So
Is
nuts
that
in a
the
salad.
What is in here? What are these?
More balls.
Don't know what that flavour is, but it's quite tasty.
What's really unhelpful, actually, is that the person that used...
There's a light there.
There is a light there. Who put that?
Starch. Some kind of starch. Okay. Right. That goes in there. That can go. What is this? What is this? That
It's
can go in there.
going in.
It's going in.
Oh, you're making some decisions. I
Going
like
in.
this.
I'm making some decisions.
Yep, perfect.
Have we got any? I'm looking for flour. I've got pasta flour. Because I'm gonna put some of that in there.
Okay.
I'm thinking it needs a sauce,
Right.
and it also needs A starch?
Okay.
I don't know what's going on here. It's 2 dishes. It's 2 dishes.
2 dishes.
It's
Fine.
this.
This is what I love, James. I nearly called you Ebers. I'm so
What are
sorry.
these? Boba. Popping boba. Nice.
This is what I love, is when you
Okay,
take
that's gonna be
control.
like that, yeah.
You're being very decisive.
These are going to go into halves.
Into halves.
Yeah. I want more than 3.
But you
Like
still want them
mini
like
mini meatballs.
mini meatballs. Right.
Mini balls. Mini meatballs. I don't know if they're going to hold together, but I've just destroyed them all. So that's where we're at.
Okay.
That's where we're at. This is going to go up.
Lovely.
Got 4 minutes. This, I'm going to cook in the stock.
You don't want the butter beans that have been left.
What the hell am I going to do with that?
You have to use
Oh,
that
butter beans.
Marmite peanut butter, remember?
I can do butter beans.
Yeah?
I can do butter beans.
Right, come on, James, we need some ballsy
No,
moves.
I want spaghetti. I want
Spaghetti?
I think I want spaghetti.
Cool. Yeah.
how
Okay,
much- how much
just be
spaghetti do I
decisive. Right.
I can't be decisive. I don't know what's going on. The spaghetti is cooking in whatever stock that is, and I hope it's edible.
What dish would you usually have
good.
spaghetti in? Just out of interest.
Like a ragu.
Yeah, but it's called something, isn't it? Tip of the tongue, tip of the tongue. Spaghetti
Spaghetti
bolognese.
meatballs.
That's it. Yep.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Oh,
yeah.
right. No, you're mincing the balls.
I'm not meaning to. They don't have any texture. They don't have any texture, Jay. What am I going to put peanut butter in? I'm going to use these as well. Yeah, I'm going to use these as well. I'm panicking hard right now.
You really are
I am
panicking hard.
panicking.
I don't know whether to
Hard.
make your life easier or just keep busting your
I
balls.
need something else.
This is nuts.
Tomatoes.
This is absolutely nuts.
I feel like I'm going too basic here. Right, I'm going to use those because somebody put them there. This is savoury. And it's going to go in there.
James, you got just over 2.5 minutes left.
Used it.
Used it. Yay!
That's going in there. Oh, I'm so sorry about these meatballs, but
So they're not meatballs anymore.
this looks really, really disgusting. I need to taste it.
Did you do all of that without tasting it?
Yeah.
Okay. Did it work?
Yeah, it tastes...
I'm not hearing that it didn't not
It
work.
did work. It did
Okay.
work. It tastes meaty. It tastes like chicken or something. It did, but it's really like floury and pappy. Oh, I'm not making this better.
Right. Are you sure we can use everything here, or are we going to have to sack it off?
What do you mean?
Are we going to have to sack anything off?
No, we're not going to have to sack anything
No?
off.
Okay,
No, I'm using it. This is going to go in there like that. So, gonna put the
Nice,
stock
nice,
in there.
nice.
I've used a tiny bit of peanut butter. I feel a bit bad because I don't think I've used it well enough.
Yeah.
But it's there. I also feel bad that I'm making like a spaghetti bolognese, but that's all I know.
And so you've used the
God.
Marmite peanut butter. Do you think
That's
that's
ready.
made a vast difference to the
Let me taste it.
to the dish?
Oh, it's umami, it's peanutty.
That was a really niche.
delicious. Why are you laughing? What joke am I missing out on here?
Nothing.
Okay,
Nothing.
Harissa spaghetti meatball, but it's not meatballs anymore. It's like disintegrated balls. And then this is going with that. We need a plate.
James, you're into your last minute. You've got to start thinking about how your ingredient is also going to be incorporated.
That's Kush's problem.
So,
I've got enough problems.
so you're saying that Kush is the only one that can balls that up?
Yeah,
Right,
he's the only
fine.
one that can get rid of the absolute show that is going on right now.
And have you used the nuts?
Have I used the nuts? What nuts?
There were nuts, weren't there?
I don't see any nuts.
No?
No?
I thought there was some nuts. Don't worry. It's
Oh,
fine.
there were walnuts. Yes, I put them in here. There's
Right,
walnuts
fine.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
nuts.
I've
These ones.
nuts.
Yeah.
That's going there. That's going there. That's going to go crispy garlic. No!
Lovely, you've got 15 seconds left, James, come on.
Not 15 seconds.
You have
I don't
got
wanna
15
take that
seconds
off.
left.
That's been going for too long. What I did was boil the spaghetti until all the stock went,
Yep.
which was really clever because I just poured the whole thing into the ragu, which looks beautiful.
And you're out of time. You're done. You are done. That was 8 minutes of cooking.
It's 8 minutes or something. I don't think I've looked at you.
No?
Go ahead.
What would you score yourself out of 10?
I'm gonna be a generous 5 because I think I did progress things. I
Yep.
don't know if it went the right direction, but it went.
Okay, so 5 out of 10. What I need you to do is leave your smuggled ingredient box for Kush on the front and then give him a shout.
Kush, help!
Why is the timer started?
Hello. Why have you brought your knife with you? Why was the knife not left here? How many times?
Calm down.
Right, what's that?
Beer.
First things first, you need to open the box that James has left you, and then you can have a look around and see what else is there. But was there just one beer in that fridge?
Do you like sour beer?
Oh, God, no.
So let's see what James has left me. He's going to be nice because little do you know that James now works for me at Sorted Food on the sly. Do they know that yet? Have we released that?
No.
Oh, James has left me. Amazake, traditional, naturally sweet Japanese drink made with fermented. Oh, you can drink this. Sweet fermented sake.
Okay, perfect. Lovely.
Oh, that is sugar water. That's delicious.
Right, Kush, you've got 7 minutes.
I don't.
To fit.
I don't, Jay. Come on, let's be honest.
Kush, you've got 7 minutes to finish this pass it on.
Wow, what a mess. Where are my testicles?
They have been used.
Are you sure?
Thank you for that. Yes, I am
yeah.
sure.
Right then, let's have a taste. Oh, that looks quite nice. That's not a warm salad, so that James didn't make that, because that's what he does, warm salad. Let's have a little tidy up, shall we? That's dish 1 done. How many dishes are we going for? What is that?
What is that?
That is ball.
That is borderline savable, surely.
That is now spaghetti bolognese.
And we have a winner.
Oh, it's very creamy. There are beans in it. Someone's been very smart, because those white beans have the same texture and shape profile of the gobble gobble nuts that I left you.
Yes, they are.
That needs some vinegar and some seasoning and some sweetness.
Is that going to split? Is that...
It's got rice in it.
Oh, God. Kush, you've got 5.5 minutes to save that, if that's the case.
Let's turn the heat back on and just boil it till it's done. What else do we have? Has everything been used?
Everything has been used. It's now up to you to turn this into something incredible.
Why is there bobber? Where's that been? Why is there bobber?
Because there is.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah. The Kushmunity. The Kushmunity are right behind you, mate. They really want you to do this. God.
That needed some sweetness.
Oh my God.
It needs some salt from caper juice. Salt, pepper. I think that's really nice. That's really nice.
Okay. I don't know if I want to watch this anymore.
Well, you're there.
I'm here now.
Yeah. And what have we got going on later today?
Later today is our.
I'm just not used to cooking without an apron.
No, I know.
I'm going to blame it on that.
Fine. Okay, cool.
I'm going to blame it on the costume department.
We don't blame anything on the costume department because
she's the MC.
Slap the S out of you.
Right.
Come on, Kush. 4 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Is there anything the community can help you with right now?
Can they point me in the direction of anything that I haven't seen? There's nothing in the oven.
Nope.
There's nothing in the kettle.
Nope.
That's delicious. I haven't tasted. Is there a dressing on there? Does it need a dressing? Should we taste that? Are you confident?
I'm feeling ballsy.
You love this, haven't you?
I've had a really lovely time. We have all had a really, really lovely time.
That is fantastic. How's the octopus? Is there a knife? Oh, I brought my own.
Kush, the community is saying the only thing that hasn't been used
That's really nice.
is the rest of the octopus.
The head? Oh, we can julienne. I may as well cut something up, right?
Yep.
Julienne, the skull.
Okay.
Make sure we'll take any bones out. Invert it so it looks like that. Whose ingredient was that?
We'll find out, won't we?
How long have I got, Jay?
How long have you got? You've got 3 minutes.
Should I start moving a bit quicker?
I think, yeah, probably.
All right, that's coming up to a simmer.
Yep.
This is, sorry, but this is easy. Easy. Unless I've really made a glaring error. James has done a fantastic job by plating that up, I assume. 'Cause it's
Okay.
a salad. That's got everything in it.
Yeah.
And therefore we win. But that is a spicy, meaty ragu, right?
People are asking whether we can have a drink, maybe an octopus cocktail.
Have we got a glass? Got a funnel?
A fun.
Got drinks? Mount Gay?
Oh no, he's got his excited little dance
Serve
on.
it on something.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't
They're
like
the
it.
tiny little glass bowls. Tiny little glass bowls. Or a glass. A glass or a tiny little glass bowl.
Kush, you got 2 minutes, 15 seconds. The glass bowls are coming.
They're coming.
Yeah. We haven't had one of those ones, actually. That's the first, isn't it?
What haven't we had?
Don't worry.
That'll be
It's all
quite a
good.
nice mixer.
Yep. Kush,
Yes?
the community is saying if we've got balls in this and then we're creating a cocktail,
Yeah, double balls.
cock and balls.
Cock and balls. There you go.
Yep,
So
perfect.
That's a cocktail.
Yep. It's a gremlin dance. It is a gremlin. It's a little cushy gremlin dance.
That's wet. Oh, that sound.
That is
Gobble, gobble.
octopus.
Stop
it! Stop it!
This,
1.5 minutes to go, Kush.
this has got tiny balls in it, as in bobber balls, right?
Yeah, you put those in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my testicles. Sorry, my testicles.
Let's be really careful with how we talk about that.
Yes. Yes.
Gobble, gobble.
Yes. Gobble, gobble. All right. 1, 2. I need to get a bit garnish that, and I still need something to serve that in. If it's coming, it might not be coming.
It might, if it's not coming, then you need to think of an alternative, and you've got 1 minute to do it, Win.
Can we flatten the
Oh,
base?
Kush.
Yeah. You're right there.
I think you've preset that for Kush to party, Chef's to party, haven't you? Oh my God. So we are, right. "45 seconds to go. He's making a octopus.
Coctopus.
Octopus.
Bit of black pepper seasoning.
Do you still
Oh,
need glass-
pickleback, like a pickleback. Pickleback.
Pickleback. Do you still want glass bowls?
No.
No. Sorry, Katie. Here we go. Last 30 seconds. Oh, God. Shh. Right, okay. 20 seconds to go.
Oh, dill. Dill.
I'm going to have nightmares about this tonight.
Dill. Dill. Dill.
Dill.
Why didn't I cook like
Here
this
comes
at
the
the beginning?
chefiness in the last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, Kush.
I had a great time.
I'm so glad you had a great time. I have had a great time. It's been stressful, but it's been lovely. Can you give yourself a rating out of 10?
10.
Excellent. In that case, come over here. We'll get cloches. Can you get the cloches from the back? We'll get those on the dishes. Come and talk to me about how you think this has gone. We'll
Well-
do some clearing up and we'll get the other guys in.
3 dishes,
So,
3 cloches, it was
3D.
meant to be.
It was meant to be. Lovely. Cloche it up.
Shall we move
Cloche
these?
it. We can move them. This has been a completely ridiculous pass it on. I hope you'll agree. Lots of people seem to be agreeing with Kush's 10, also saying that they think that at least one of the things there looks absolutely disgusting. But we'll see how that goes. Hashtag emotional support spaff. We didn't make one spaff joke. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Hello, mate.
Hi, mate.
How was that for you?
I'm just glad that James was on form. He's been panicking all morning.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you set it up in such a way that you were incredibly worried about this pass it on because of the ingredient that you had brought, which I then had to deal with.
Yes, but imagine if that had come last.
That would have been far worse.
Yes.
Yeah,
So in
far worse.
hindsight, the community saved us.
Yes.
Both proteins?
Yes.
Did you do the octopus?
We'll find out, won't we?
Well, it was used properly. It was cooked fully, so that must have been cooking for, what, an hour?
Yeah, at least an hour.
An hour.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that must have... I'm guessing that came in early. This is just delicious. Has that got octopus in it as well?
Let's move this over here, and I think we're nearly ready to get the guys in. It sounds like the community have had an incredible time as well. One of the best pass-it-ons we've ever done, let alone pass it on live. Thank you very much.
What have you got? Not safe for fork.
Yep.
Yep.
And yes, if your ingredient had gone last, we would have been in a whole world full of trouble.
It wasn't premature coming out when it did.
No, it wasn't premature. No. Let's get the dishes to the front. We'll get the guys back in, and we'll see what they thought of the whole process. And most importantly, how does it taste? And for you to decide, having seen the whole thing with me, emotionally supporting each other, is it a pass or is it a fail? Okay, great. The dishes are coming back in. Here come the guys. Okay. Hello, boys. Welcome to the kitchen.
Hello.
Hey, hello.
Did we all have a lovely time?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes?
8 minutes went by quick, didn't it?
Perfect.
He did not listen to your answer.
It's been a pass it on.
Okay.
It's been a fantastic pass it on. We've had an incredible time.
Everyone seems quite happy with their own achievements.
Yeah, I think
positive.
we should be. I think we all should.
Yeah.
No one has seen what's under these three cloches.
Smugness until the reveal.
Would you like to lift the cloche in 3, 2, 1? Ta-da!
Ooh.
Oh, what the?
Kush, do you want to explain what you think we have in front of us?
I
Dilly.
think that's an octopus courgette salad with a walnut vinaigrette. I think. That is spaghetti bolognese. And that is a octopus
What?
pickleback.
Also affectionately coined by the community as coctopus.
Cocktail.
Sorry, what?
Like a cocktail and octopus put together. So coctopus.
Yeah.
Unrelated to the theme of this one.
Should we start here?
Where the
Yeah, I think so.
I think like straight off the bat, straight, have your own conversation.
Okay.
Looks wise, they all three look decent.
Tastes good as well.
This octopus is cooked perfectly, so whoever's nailed that.
Oh,
Oh, my balls.
Yeah, the little boba tea balls.
Oh, Bob was in that.
That's where the mint sauce went.
oh, they're delicious.
Taste the
that's
mint
the
sauce and
vinaigrette.
courgette.
Hey, Bobber and mint sauce works well.
Yeah.
It does go really nicely.
That's not terrible.
That's
That's
great.
actually really good.
Oh,
It's not terrible.
a lot of garlic in there, but that's quite nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
Lovely. And this one was
All this?
Spaghetti bolognese.
spaghetti bolognese.
Bolognese.
Meaty ragu.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Yep. We did
Dig
like
in,
a
Baz.
meaty, saucy, spicy ragu on the channel. So
How spicy are we talking?
I don't know.
I don't wanna.
I have to say, that is delicious.
Rich and creamy.
Really creamy.
I'm sorry to whoever made the balls. I had to break them up.
I thought, well, we'll get to this, but I thought they would end up not balling
Really nice.
and therefore being broken.
I had to
How
break
is that so zingy and refreshing?
Yeah, we've still got some lychee bubble in it.
Oh, they're there as well.
Yeah, I can see him in there as well.
Oh, my God.
Well cooked pasta.
Delicious.
I quite
Where's
like
the texture coming from? Because it's like,
It's the balls that I broke up, but I don't know what
Is it?
these were. They were very
Meatballs.
floury.
but no, it's almost
Some
like
kind of meatballs.
so emulsified. It's such a
eggy.
I
It's almost
believe-
eggy.
yeah.
I think
there
that,
was a stock.
I believe there's
some
beans
meatballs.
in there.
Oh, there are some beans in there. Yeah.
Ah, that would be it.
I'm
Zingy.
going to try the
Do it on
Oh,
our behalf.
might need a bit of a stir, Spaff, because it's just going to be very one-dimensional otherwise.
Pickleback.
Octopus
Yeah.
is fun. Octopus.
The brininess, hopefully, from
very
the
briny.
octopus.
Very briny,
Rum.
prickly and rummy.
Not very cocky.
And something.
No.
Something else.
I hope.
Yep.
I
Something
could
else.
probably pass on that.
We're all digging in on this, are we?
Yeah, we're all friends here.
Hurts. That actually hurts.
That's horrific.
This was the community's.
It's like, a
that
pickle,
was-
it's like a really bad pickleback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what does the community think?
I mean, I've drunk worse cocktails, I'd say.
Just a touch of sugar syrup would be nice.
Well, look, tell you what we'll do now is we'll open up the poll so you can tell us whether this was a pass or a fail. Whilst we do that, why don't we talk about what happened as we went down the line. So I came into the kitchen first, and I was, I'm going to say it, confronted by Kush's ingredient.
Confronted.
I opened the box, literally slapped me in the face with a whole box full of turkey testicles.
Turkey testicles. Okay.
I thought
That is
it
such
might
a
have been
good start.
tofu.
Well done.
Well done.
Turkey testicles, and I had to think about what to do with them. So I got some pancetta, frying off in some butter.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then what I wanted to do was to add the testicles into that, but I was led by the community to basically do a Kush. So I blended the testicles up
Did you cook
with...
them before?
No.
Raw, so make it like a parfait.
Yep. And that was the plan, to
I mean,
make like a pate.
testicles are
Like
perfect.
a testicle pate.
Did I eat raw testicles?
No, you didn't.
Did I not?
You know, you remember when I made sure that you cooked stuff out before you ate it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why. Yeah.
Thank you.
So I basically added a load of stuff into a pan, the pancetta with the butter, there were fried shallots, the testicles, red pepper, all went into pan and blended up.
Right, so you pureed testicles in your go?
Yes.
That's what you did?
Wow.
And then what ingredient did you leave for Baz?
Wow.
Barry, what did I leave for you?
Jamie left me a whole octopus. Didn't know.
Cook that.
That's brilliant.
It was already cooked. So all I had to do was just sear it off in a pan with some garlic and some herbs.
It's good, though.
Yeah, great. Really nice.
And then I took the testicle mix, make sure it's cooked out, and then added some chicken stock and then strained it because I wasn't sure the texture of the testicle was for me.
Right.
No, I'll be honest. At the point when I tasted your testicle mixture that you'd boiled and blended, it was quite grainy, quite overcooked. I didn't know it was testicle. I thought it might have been tofu or maybe some
yeah.
sort of protein or eggy
It had
even.
that bounce, didn't
I
it?
had no idea it was testicles, but that makes sense of all the things you were saying now.
We've had a lovely time. This whole pass it on.
I was left some delicious fruity boba, as in boba tea, and I made a courgette salad. So I did some courgette ribbons. I sautéed off the innards with some capers to go into the octopus, which I also took off the heat. And then I just made a nice dressing with some nuts, some plums, and some salt.
And you did
But I
know
still
they were
didn't know that the testicles were down there, even though I tried them a couple of times.
It's interesting.
You've got to go back to try them again. If you're not sure, try them a second time.
Your mind still goes down a specific route, regardless of everything else that's going on. That's fantastic.
But then I left you a nice gift.
Can I just ask you, you know, you say you tried the testicles.
Yeah.
Is that the stuff that was in the sieve?
Yeah.
You tried the stuff in the sieve?
Twice, because I wasn't... 3 times, I think.
Why?
Because I couldn't work
Why
out
would
what
you
it
look
was.
at that and be like, I need to try that? That's discard all day long.
We want to succeed.
The community wanted us to use them.
Oh,
That's what I was being
dear.
told, but I was confused by it.
I came in, opened Ebers' box, and in it was mint sauce. And he'd left me all of his stuff for the salad, and I went, I'm going to pass it on and do exactly what he wants me to do.
That works
So I
for me.
put a couple of teaspoons in, tasted great, boosh, move it across.
Lovely.
Learning.
Did you plate that up?
No, I just put it in a bowl. And then I continued to toast off the, courgette mixture in the pan until it had browned, and then took that off the heat. And then the community were irate, apparently, that Barry ruined the balls. So I went back to the ball mixture and I
You were the
balled
ball
them
saviour.
in in flour, and then pan fried them in butter, thinking these probably won't do anything.
Was that just flour and balls?
The flour and balls
Of cooked protein you were trying to bind back together.
with butter, and I was like, if you just fry the absolute balls off of them,
Yeah.
worst case scenario, you get ball crumb.
Well, that
we could sprinkle.
That was it.
Mike, what I couldn't tell you at the time was the comments were calling it ballception.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, lovely. And
Why didn't you tell me at the time? Because you're saying every other ball joke. I don't know why that one didn't make the cut.
No. No.
Hello.
Wow, I came into a lot. Wow, I came into a pan of octopus and a bowl of courgette. I added the walnuts to the courgette.
Nice.
There was also another pan of weirdly tiny chopped courgette that had been sautéed, just sitting there. So I chucked that in with the balls. I plated that, so I'd done something.
warm salad.
And then I started playing with the balls, and they were not plain ball. So I had to start breaking them up. I tried to make them into smaller balls, but they just disintegrated. So I cooked spaghetti in the stock that was there. I had no idea what anything was, but I cooked spaghetti in the stock. I started like building out the sauce a little bit with some flour, some chopped tomatoes, harissa paste. And then I just tipped the spaghetti straight into there with the stock still in there because it was cooked and it had cooked down and absorbed it.
Amazing.
But the
I think that was
texture,
it.
the ball
Some beans
texture
because they were there.
isn't chewy or anything.
What did Michael leave you?
He left me peanut butter, Marmite peanut butter, which is in that.
Great!
Umami and
A
nutty.
delicate amount of it is in that.
Lovely.
Kush, what did you do?
I came in, opened a beer, didn't panic
nice.
because James had been there. I tasted
panicked
everything,
for you.
and then I found a sieve of what I assumed was my testicle meat on the floor. So that went into.
I did clear up some stuff.
So that went into
again,
that.
I will
put more
just tell you
testicle
to
meat
stop calling it your testicle meat.
Sorry, my turkey testicle
Yeah.
meat.
Yeah.
It was in a sieve on the floor, so I don't want to waste that. So that went in there.
Not literally on the floor, like
Did look
in a
like
bowl.
In a
discard.
sieve.
in a
Yeah.
bowl on the floor.
Yeah, in a bowl on the floor.
Yeah, yeah.
There was a plate of boba over there.
Yeah.
And so this needed some sugar. I didn't know Amazake had rice through it,
Yes,
so that went
yes,
in.
chunky.
That's got rice in it as well.
It's in there.
That's what the texture
Yeah,
is.
a bit of caper, some boba for sweetness, some balance.
And in the heat, the boba's dissolved and almost become that fruity to
Sweet.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
And then the community told me to make an
Octopus.
octopus tail.
Lovely. And so just really quickly down the line as the final results come in, what did you score
10 out of
yourself?
10.
Is it a pass or a fail?
Pass.
James?
Fantastic.
5 out of 10, which was, pass.
I think 5 out of 10. And I think pass.
Less
Pass.
convinced by that collectively.
Yeah.
I went for 7.8, and I think collectively it's a pass. That is a bit questionable, but hey, it's palatable.
It's fun. It's palatable.
8 out of 10. Pass.
for your ball.
I went for a 4.2 out of 10. I think that's a pass. Considering where that began, that is
I
a
can't
hell of a
believe that.
pass.
So here it's a resounding pass, but
But that doesn't matter.
No, okay.
That doesn't matter because the community have voted, the votes are all in, and it was.
What was it? Over to you guys.
Best pass ever!
95%.
Best pass
That is
ever!
incredible.
Unbelievable.
Yay!
Well done, James.
The score works.
It gets better!
The redemption, and we've still got redemption 1 to come tomorrow.
Oh, that's so great. I was genuinely nervous about coming into this one.
Yeah.
I was terrified.
Yeah.
Thank you, first of all, because I had a fantastic time.
Yeah.
But the main reason I had a fantastic time is because of you. So thank you for making that the best Pass It On Live that we've ever done. That was hilarious.
Well done, Jen. That was great.